Mayweather versus Maidana 2, the public would definitely buy that fight. Maidana proved to the world that he can hang around with the best fighter in the world. Just for that reason alone, the rematch could be very profitable. Amir Khan also had a great performance last night against Luis Collazo, and he also proved that he can be in the Mayweather sweepstakes. The only problem would be the date, the proposed date for the Mayweather fight against Khan, and September is the month that they're looking at. But the only problem with September is that Amir Khan participates in Ramadan. Ramadan is a Muslim tradition where I don't want to get into the religion aspects, but one thing that I will say is it's a holy month for Muslims where they fast. They do fasting, and Amir Khan, along with his family, participate on that on that Muslim custom. So that could very well open up a rematch with Maidana. And like I said, the public will eat that up because of what they saw last night. Mayweather was predicted to steamroll right through Maidana, possibly get a stoppage, but that wasn't the case at all. What would be different in that fight? I'm not too sure what would be different. I know that Mayweather will probably not be in the pocket like he said he was going to do, or if he actually did. We're not sure. I'm not sure if Mayweather actually is just getting a little older. His legs don't have the spring that they used to have, or maybe it's exactly what he said, that he was going to stay in the pocket and trade with Maidana. But a lot of what happened last night, a lot of what transpired was Maidana actually pushing Mayweather, or at least angling him to the ropes for he could just bang away. So I give Maidana a lot of credit last night for, being successful and trapping Mayweather along the ropes and just, going to the body, going to the head, at times the back of the head. But that's not, I wouldn't put that all on Maidana. It's just the way that Mayweather was moving around the ropes that, he caught him in the back of the head a few times. And a couple of things could be different. Mayweather could get a little smarter, fight him a little bit more from the outside. It'll probably be a boring fight to the public, but to him, it will be a more smarter, intelligent way of going about it. Maidana, things he could probably do different is maybe, just as I mentioned with Mayweather, maybe box a little more. He found a lot of success with that jab, especially when he was pulling back and jabbing. The only problem was that when he was pulling back and jabbing, he wasn't being more defensive, like putting at least one of the gloves up to cover. So, a few things could be different here and there. I mean, the result will probably be the same. Mayweather will pull out a decision like he did in the first fight, but Maidana proved a lot of people wrong last night, including myself. I mean, I thought Mayweather was going to win this fight convincingly, perhaps a 117-111 score. That's a score that I was predicting. Even though that score did actually happen, I don't think that fight was as far as that. It was more, I think I scored it 115-113, with Maidana winning a lot of the early rounds. So I would love to see a rematch. And let's face it, Mayweather doesn't have that many options other than Khan. Who would want to see Mayweather, especially if he only has 2-3 fights left? Is it Danny Garcia? Everyone knows that that fight Mayweather will probably have the advantages, him being at 147 for so long, and Garcia just coming from a very bad fight. So I mean, who is there for him to face? Do we want him to go up 160 and face the monster Triple G, which I know that he wouldn't do, or even a outrageous fight against Hopkins, which there's no way that fight can happen unless Hopkins chops off an arm and a leg to make weight. So there's not too many options there. Maidana will probably be a great fight for Mayweather. It would only be his second rematch, first one being against Castillo. So we'll see what happens. I think there's highly likely that could be a rematch, or unless they move the the Khan fight to October, November. I think Maidana is the perfect fit for the next Mayweather fight. Mayweather